very good. Alright guys, it's 3:45 in the morning. We just checked out of our hotel in Kota, Palm Pacific. Last night we reached around 7:30 pm, grabbed a quick dinner and honestly we just knocked out. If you haven't watched the episode 1, please check it out. We covered some wild ground from Bangalore to Kota, and trust me, that story makes today's drive even more epic. And now, before we hit the road, time for a quick petrol refill. So here we initially pulled into an Indian oil pump, but as you can see there was no one, so we headed towards Bharat Petroleum instead. Thankfully they were open and our tanks now filled, really ready for the next stretch. Another 300 meters more and we are merging onto the NE4, also known as Delhi Mumbai Vadodara Expressway. If you have watched episode 1, you will remember. We covered a chunk of NE4 yesterday too, and it was incredible. Today, we are back on it again and we will be cruising along the stretch all the way up to Delhi. Well, almost all the way. There are a few small detours like this one. We are exiting NE4 now for about 50 kilometers on the Lalsot Kota Mega Highway. But don't worry, we will be back on NE4 soon. By now, we are back on the NE4 and honestly, this road is a dream. Wide, well marked, buttery smooth, a proper driver's delight. Speed limit 120 km per hour for cars. Love that. Now somewhere along this stretch, we spotted a big clean food court. Looked great, but we skipped it thinking we will stop later, and a classic mistake. A few kilometers down we were starving and could not find any decent restaurant. So we pulled over at the small roadside stall and had some poha and Maggi. Simple, hot, tasty, and just what we needed to recharge. If you are doing this road, seriously don't skip. Foot stops thinking you will find something better ahead. You may not. Because on long road trips, eating right is important. You don't want to fall sick or feel weak halfway through the drive. And guess what? Just after we finished eating, like literally 10 to 15 minutes later, we found a big proper rest stop with a full food court again. That's how it goes sometimes. So hey, better safe than sorry. 10 a.m. now and we are exiting the NE4 once again, this time merging onto the Western Peripheral Expressway. So now we are on the Western Peripheral Expressway, and yeah, there is no real traffic jam or anything, but there are a lot of vehicles, and the way they are all zooming past, it's wild. Everyone's in a rush here, so if you are driving on this stretch, just stay alert and drive carefully. One small mistake and things can get tricky fast. A quick tip here. Since this is a controlled access expressway, there are only a couple of petrol pumps right on the roadside itself. On our route, we spotted Bharat Petroleum while going to Shimla and an Indian Oil while returning. If your tank is even half empty, fill up the moment you see one. We tried not to let our tank drop below 50% just to be safe. Now we are exiting the KMP and entering NE5. And wow, what a difference! The traffic just vanished. I think we saw only a handful of vehicles in the next few kilometers. Just a peaceful, scenic drive, truly a joy. Around 1:30 pm, hunger finally caught up with us. Thankfully, we found a proper rest and food area on NE5. The food was delicious, simple, filling, and just what we needed. Post lunch, with our bellies full and energy back up, we were ready to hit the road again. 218 kilometers more to go, about 5 hours of drive time before we reach Himachal, our destination, a peaceful hotel stay in Fago near Shimla. By 4 pm, we entered the Ambala-Chandigarh Expressway. Shimla just 120 kilometers away. But here is the thing, even though we were so close, traffic started building up. We took the right turn towards Shimla. From here, it was about 3 hours and 45 minutes to our hotel, and this is where the magic began. And finally, there it was, that first sight of the majestic Himalayas, towering mountains on the horizon and a straight route cutting through them. We have been on the road for 3 days now, or about 72 hours, and here it was, our reward. The moment felt great. We finally reached Himachal Pradesh. Shimla was just 89 kilometers away. The sun was golden, the air was crisp, and the views absolutely stunning. Just a heads up, the toll here aren't automated. We had just 2 cars ahead of us, and still it took 5 to 10 minutes. So if there is a queue, be patient. reality hit. The only drawback of the hill station like this, parking. Cars lined up on both the sides of already narrow road. Some even park double. It makes navigation really tough. I don't know about you, but it does get a bit frustrated after such a long, smooth drive. Let me know in the comments, how do you guys deal with this? Shimla honestly surprised us. Having been to Ooty, Munnar, and most southern Indian hill station, we did not expect this level of development. It's big, busy, and honestly beautiful. Restaurants, homes, and hotels stacked across mountains. It's a sight you don't forget. Thing we noticed, sunset happened much later than in Bangalore. Even at 7 pm, we had soft daylight that gave us so smooth breathing room to soak in these beautiful winding road. The sky was painted in orange hues, the mountain stretching endlessly. That view of the sun setting behind layer of mountains, it's burned into my memory. Apple Blossom in Fargo at around 7:30 pm. The last 20 minutes were under low light but totally drivable. Still, if you are not used to hill roads, I will suggest reaching before sunset.
Guys, it is a day 3. We have reached Shimla. It's very cold here.
I couldn't shoot much after reaching, but in the next episode, I will show you the hotel, the views from the Fargo, and the beautiful places we explored nearby. If you are a mountain lover, you will definitely love it. If you enjoyed this episode, do like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It takes a lot of effort and planning to bring you these long road trip experiences. So, if you liked it, hit that like button, drop a comment, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, keep exploring. Bye.